Hi everyone, how's it going tonight on this beautiful Sunday night? Hope you guys are doing great. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here, so I just wanted to hop on and tell you about something new that's going on. So I wanted to talk as kind of like the intro talks a little bit, and I know it's a really long intro, but it talks about the word bioavailability. And this is something that I've just learned about, and so I wanted to talk to you about it in relation to CBD, because as you know, I'm definitely an advocate for CBD and the things that it does for us and how it can help us. And so I wanted to make sure that I talked to you about this new information that I've gotten. So bioavailability is basically just it's how certain things, when they're introduced to our bodies, whether it be a drug or whether it be a nutrient, a mineral, a vitamin, it's whether or not it is bioavailable, meaning that it's water dissolvable, that our bodies are able to grab hold of it. As you know, our bodies are 60% water, up to 60% water. And so what we're finding is that CBD, of course, comes from the hemp plant, and that comes in the form of oil. And so oil can only be absorbed so much, and then the rest of it is discarded as waste. And so the oil, what they were finding is that the CBD just wasn't being absorbed beyond like 5 to 10%. And so there's this new research in this company that has actually managed to make the hemp oil completely bioavailable, so completely water dissolvable. And it's not like some other companies where they've tried to just make it nano-sized. Eventually that's still oil, and oil and water don't mix, of course, and it's going to rise. And so again, the same process is going to happen. It just gets discarded as waste. And so what they're finding is that in order for it to be, completely bioavailable to your body, to be processed and digested and to actually be able to be absolved into your body, dissolved properly, and have your body take advantage of the maximum amount of the CBD, is for it to be water dissolvable. And so this company has actually managed to scientifically do this and make the CBD bioavailable. And they have all kinds of brain studies that they've even done that show that the effect of the water dissolvable, the bioavailable CBD, and its effects on the brain, because the brain has a large percentage of water. It's like something like 73%. So when you think of that, you definitely want something that is going to be able to be completely dissolved, water dissolvable. So that's what we're finding, is that CBD can actually be more readily available to your body through the water dissolvable process. And so that's just, some new new stuff that's out there, but it's important, to stay on top of this industry because it's growing so fast, and CBD is still so new, really, in its uses and in its production. And so when I saw this, I was like, this makes so much sense, and started, looking at the research, because what they were finding is that because CBD, is generally in an oil form, it is not, again, it's not dissolving. And so there's a certain amount of it that's actually being, the problem is that it's like buildup. Buildup can happen in the liver, which is where, things are filtered and processed. And that can actually, there's some studies out there that can show that large amounts of CBD building up in the liver can be damaging. And so, obviously we don't want to be doing anything that could be damaging our bodies. The idea is for, the health, to increase the health and decrease inflammation in our bodies. And so by this product being bioavailable, being water dissolvable, it's not it's not gathering or accumulating in the liver. And so there's no chance of that CBD being built up, in the liver. So anyway, so I learned that, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I wanted to let you know that if you have any questions and you would like to learn more about this, I'd be happy to give you a link to the research and the information that I found, and that's available through this particular company. And so that you can check it out for yourselves, because I think it's important. We really have to be aware as consumers today. Especially with CBD, just, the hemp plant being, set free from regulation. That's all great and wonderful, but it also brings concerns of how is it being handled? How is it being manufactured? How is it being processed? How is it being presented to the public? Because, it's not regulated at all, not even by the Drug Administration. Food and Drug Administration is what I'm trying to say. And so because of that, you have to really be careful about what you are consuming. And so it's more that it's that buyer beware, consumer beware, and do the research, make sure that if you are taking any CBD products, that you have checked out the company that's manufacturing it. You've gone to their website. You are able to see any testing that was done. It should have testing on there that shows that they've tested it for pesticides, and that you want it to be organic. So the hemp to have been grown on organic farms. These things are important when you're putting stuff into your body, because CBD has amazing benefits, but you want to be careful how you're introducing it to your body. And so, anyway, I wanted to talk to you about this, and I just want to throw in another little nugget on top of it, is that this same company has managed to create a formula that not only has the dissolvable CBD, water dissolvable CBD, but it has also water dissolvable curcumin. So they have a formula where they've got both the CBD and curcumin. And I don't know if you've read anything about curcumin, but look it up if you haven't, and you will see all kinds of information about the anti-inflammatory benefits of curcumin. In fact, my daughter's GI doctor has recommended that she get curcumin into her diet somehow through the spice turmeric. That's one way that you can get it. But, turmeric has a very specific taste. And so it's really, like, my daughter doesn't like that taste, so it would be really hard to get enough of that in her diet for it to really be of benefit to her body. Plus, it doesn't have that bioavailability, because it's not water dissolvable, where they have managed to make it into a water dissolvable formula so that your body can again absorb it. And so, which again is really important for someone who's dealing with inflammatory issues in their bodies, in their systems. So if you're one of those people, you've tried CBD, but it didn't seem to work for you, you weren't impressed with it, it didn't help you the way you were hoping that it would, I would encourage you to give this one a try. Whether you do the one with the curcumin, you don't have to get it with the curcumin. But give it a try because of the bioavailability of it, the fact that it's water dissolvable, and it is more readily available for your body to absorb the CBD, so that you're able to absorb a higher percentage of the actual CBD. Imagine knowing that what you're getting in that bottle is something that your body will actually absorb, rather than, turn most of it into waste and only absorb a small percentage of it. So that was, such an eye-opener to me when I read this, when I learned about this. And I just, wanted to get on here and share it with everybody, because I feel like it's a game changer when it comes to CBD and how it will work with our bodies. And so, again, if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer those questions. Send me a private message. I would be happy also to get you the link so that you can, again, take a look at that science and that research that's been done, and also, to check out the company and see if it's something that you would be interested in giving a try. They have, I want to let you know, they do have samples for sale. So if you felt like, I don't want to buy the whole product because, what if it doesn't work for me? I don't want to invest that much. Then go ahead and get one of the samples. They have samples of the CBD and samples of the. They also have some capsules called Limitless, and Limitless has both the CBD and curcumin in it. So that's one way to also get it. So anyway, so you can get samples of the different, just one, or you can get a combo pack, sample pack also. So just let me know if you want to give it a try. It's totally worth it to at least try it out, see what it does for you. And, and just know that there's actual science that's behind this that is going to show that CBD is going to be way more available to your body to be processed into your body than in any of the oils. So anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you tonight. I hope that it sparked your interest. If maybe you know somebody who you think could benefit from this information, feel free to share this live with them. I'd be happy again to answer any questions. So be sure and just drop me a message, in Messenger. I'll get you the information that you need, all right? I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Be blessed. Good night.